This is out in the yard.
Job number 20225719-2. This is video number 2 being taken after doing some drain snaking. We use an expanding blade cutter with water flowing to encourage a large amount of eggshells that were deposited in the inside building sewer. Encourage them to go on down the line and go out into the city main sewer. This is the drop shaft. You can see the adjoining neighbor's connection there. Vertical drop down into the top of the main. Pipe material is 4-inch PVC. We don't have any water flowing currently, so we can observe any potential spots where water wants to sit around. Each of the joints of note is just this glue joint with a little bit of glue residue in the bottom. Those look like maybe PVC shavings when the pipe was cut. So each joint has a little bit of embedded PVC shavings in the glue. Here we have the Y on its back, which is our main cleanout entering into the building.
So that's over by the pump.
Just a tiny little bit of water sitting here, suggesting a very spot here that isn't quite angled ideally. So about 67. Very moderate, but it's there. So 67 is the downstream end. See the residual water sitting around. There's a lot of eggshells in this section too before. Small remaining residue of some eggshells. And this is a 4x3Y branching off of the 4-inch. Yep. So we're
Right here?
yep.
Okay.
Hard to tell if the water is pooling on back to the 4-inch. We can see a little bit of water just sitting there, so we can say at least up to the Y at 57. So 57 to 67, we have a very moderate ponding of water there, suggesting very, very minimal, if no pitch. If we go back and forth through this 3-inch, we can see it's relatively empty. Again, this had a lot of eggshells sitting around. We have just small bits left over, but not near what it was before. So here we have relatively empty pipe, and then again we have just some very moderate water ponding here. Again, suggesting a very light angle pitch on the pipe. We'll call it 48 feet on the downstream end. We push through there, we can see a little bit of surging, so a little bit more puddle. Right there's where like the little waves begin when we push through. We'll see if that trickle remains or if it dries out up a little ways. Here we have pretty empty pipe, very slight trickle forming here, so like 43 to 48, suggesting a bit of a light on pitch there. Have our Y to the left going over to the floor drain, laundry tub drain. Y to the right heading off to the bathroom stack. Turn. Could be a 45 or a 22. And then we have this other little area where water sits around.
That's right here.
Yep. Looks like it kind of sits around right up to the 45. So from it's right at that 40. So from 16 feet back to the base of the stack, we have just another moderate area of ponding water. Base of the stack is at 10 feet. So 16 back to 10. Access through the 3-inch PVC cleanout tee. PVC above ground and below ground.